One of the most frustrating things that you want like to find yourself in, especially like if you're keeping it real or you're a realist in certain ways, what people will do is when you speak something that is real and actually in reality and stuff like that, a lot of people, man, they be looking at you like you crazy, like how can you say that? Or they be like, oh, I'm worried about you because you're saying certain things. Why are you worried? Like, why are you like people be acting like I'm just speaking something that is just Swahili, that I'm just like the worst person on earth. When you saying something that is truthful, when you giving people logical things about what people will do, their mentalities and how it's moving. But because people don't like what you're saying, they don't like the way that it sounds, and they don't like the feeling that it has. It's like people, they reject what you're saying, and they reject it and saying, no, that's just you. You an evil person because of what you're saying. No, I'm not no damn evil person. What are these people talking about? Like, these people be looking at me like something is wrong with me. No, something is wrong with you because you're not living the reality. If people wanted to screw you over, if people want to get over you, that's what a lot of people will do to you. They will screw you over and get over on you if they have the ability and the time and the thing to do so. So why the hell would they not do that stuff? If somebody is committing a crime and they do certain type of actions, you as a person, as a lot of times when some type of crime happens or something like that, detectives, they go out and then they go seek other people that probably committed that crime. You hear this a lot, like with serial killers. They will go to the serial killer and ask them exactly kind of like what the serial killer's mindset and the process of everything is when they're doing whatever they're doing. And the reason they're doing is because the profile of that serial killer more than likely will match other serial killers, and it aids the police officers or the lieutenants or the detectives in finding whoever is really truly doing these things. It's because now they have a mental profile. They have to get it from the horse's mouth. And with that being said, the horse is going to be blunt. The horse is going to be very real, authentic, and stuff like that. Meaning the serial killer, they will tell you everything. But it's like people are offended when the serial killer is telling you what they're telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like they are offended. How can you do that? How can you say that? Because it's the truth, because it's reality. And oftentimes when you reject reality, you're living in the land of delusion. What people gonna keep on finding themselves is repeating history over and over again to our detriment. People could come in and swindle you because you don't have no firm foundation of what really is and what really ain't. So people can come in and tell you sweet little nothings in your ear, and they can lie to you and stuff like that, and then you're gonna be in a place of pain. Not other people, you. It's because you're rejecting reality. And I know this might be a little bit too strong for people and stuff like that, but I ain't trying to come at it in a negative way. But this exactly is what I'm talking about. When you keep it real with people, they don't like reality. They don't like it at all. So it's almost like you can't even interact with a lot of people. It's because they want to live in the land of delusion. I understand who don't want to live in the land of delusion, who do not want to, like nobody really truly wants to hear the truth, myself included. What the hell? No, I want to be that dude. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be that. But oftentimes if my results ain't coming in like that, I got to be real. Say, I'm just not that dude. I'm just not whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not whatever that I really want myself to be in. Hey, that's a knock to my ego. That's a blow to my pride. But in all of reality, it helps you stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not over there hovering in the ground, or you're not hovering above ground. That's how a lot of people are out here. Like, they over here acting like they Jesus 2.0, and they ain't never have a goddamn bad day in their life. Like, what? You're not. They be acting like they hovering over water or stuff like that. They walking on water, feeding thousands and turning water into wine. Like, what? And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you say something completely different that's actually in reality, these people look at you like you crazy. They look at you like, when did this nigga start learning Mandarin? I didn't know this nigga knew Mandarin. That's how they'll be looking at you because they don't understand a goddamn thing you're talking about. Like, it's like, what are you talking about? That's reality. They'll make it seem as though you're the worst person on earth. No, it's reality. Like, come on, man. It's like, what is this? It's like people just don't like the damn truth, I think, half of the time. They don't like the reality of what you're saying. Some people are so goddamn delusional, they actually really do think that something is wrong with you. They really do think, because they've been lying, people have been lying to them for so damn long, they really do actually think that they you're in some type of wrong, or you're in some type of delusion and stuff like that. And again, these people be thinking that they Jesus 2.0. You can check their hands and their feet, and they ain't got no damn holes in their hands. So these people are not the second coming. They're not the actual Messiah. But so it's like, why is these people coming over here and acting like a certain type of way, acting like they're bigger than God and stuff like that? It's because they're living in the goddamn land of delusion. That's exactly what it is. And when you're telling people the truth and you're saying something that people might consider to be harsh, brash, or whatever the case may be, oftentimes people, they'll reject what you're saying and just say it off as just you are the one that's in the wrong. You are the one that is crazy, loco, that you evil, vindictive. What? What? Like, for example, I said, like, why would they end slavery? Why would people who are in position of power at that time end slavery? It makes no sense to me. If I was a person that I had, and I didn't have a lot of that morality in my bones, if I didn't have a lot of integrity, if I didn't have God on my side, trust and believe me, I would be doing evil, heinous things to stay in a position of power. If I can get people and I can enslave them and I can get them to do whatever I want them to do with little to no money, and I get a lot of profits, why in the hell would I not do that? People do that on a daily basis already. These companies do that stuff on a daily basis already. It's the government that has to force people and companies and things of the nature to pay you a certain type of salary. Otherwise, people will pay you dirt pennies. They wouldn't pay you a damn thing. You know how I know this? It's because in the early 20th century, this is exactly what these people was doing. And prior to the 20th century, they was doing whatever because there was no regulation for what they can give you. So they'll do whatever. There was no regulation, but now there's regulation. Now there's consequences. Now that's all these things. You know, so but I'm telling you, people just be missing this damn point like that, like something is wrong with you. No, if you were at that time, black people would enslave other black people. They wouldn't give a damn. They wouldn't give a damn. They do that stuff on their daily basis already. That's how you know that they would do it in the past because they're doing it today. They just doing it on a smaller scale, and they acted like these people up over here was the most evil people alive. I'm not saying these people is right. I'm not saying that their actions was justified. I'm saying it's from a humanistic point of view. Why in the hell would they get in slavery? That's the silliest thing I ever heard. And also, slavery is just not condemned to just American and white and black people. Every person on this damn earth, every skin tone, race, ethnic group, and stuff like that, they've been enslaved at one point in time in this world. They just tell you about one form of slavery in America to keep up a narrative to get people to look at black as slave and then white as slave master. That's a bunch of baby back BS. All right. So that's what I'm talking about. Where you're not keeping it real and keeping it funky, you will miss this point. And now we just think that the white people are most horrible people in the world. No, they're people. They're people. They're able to do what they want is because they're in a position of power and control. When black people are in a power and position and control, they did whatever the hell that they want. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like, and now that we just looking at white people say all these white people are just evil, we gonna stay in this place forever because it's like you're not looking at life for reality and they're not accepting truth. They're just trying to. The simple thing is to say that these white people are evil. They're not necessarily evil. Black people evil too. All these other groupies of people, they're evil too. The thing is, they're trying to stay alive. And I'm not justifying their actions. I'm not saying that. But black people will do the exact same thing. You know how I know? Because they do it in their individual lives already. They do it already. They will screw another black person over. They would enslave other black people already. They do that stuff already. Why the hell would they not do this? Why would they end slavery? It's the silliest goddamn thing in the world to end slavery. You know, because you're reaping. Your people, they're not landing on morality. They're not walking with God is saying that their morals are based on. I mean, they say that. But again, I always say, hey, their motto is also praise the Lord, but pass the ammunition. I'm going to do wrong today to get right with God tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. Why not? I'm trying to get this money. I'm trying to get paid. That's what people are thinking. So why the hell would you end slavery? It's the silliest goddamn thing in the world. But people look at you like you crazy. Something wrong with you. Or you say certain things like, why? Because you got to think about it from the perspective of whoever is benefiting. Like people be just looking at it from an emotional standpoint, or they're looking at it from a vantage point of like, oh, well, that person should have, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, no. You looking at stuff at an emotional standpoint, again, just like what I was saying with the detectives and things of that nature. What if these detectives are sitting there and judging this person that's telling them all the secrets and things of that nature? What if they was doing that? They would completely miss the reason why the serial killer is doing whatever they want. If they sit there judging the serial killer and saying that the serial killer is wrong and stuff like that, they're completely missing the damn point. They're completely missing everything that is important. You got to be harsh and real with sometimes with reality and brutal with the harsh reality. Otherwise, you're gonna get dragged up and down this beautiful country. I'm telling you, that's just what it is. So with all that being said, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.